What can the farmers legally do to defend their stock? Can they kill that mountain lion that comes to their farm and kills the stock?
You can. As a matter of fact, you can. Fish and Game Code actually says, you can look it up. It's section 4807 says that if you have livestock, pets, family, whatever that is being threatened, pursued, or pursued by a mountain lion, in the act of being killed by a mountain lion, or even just being threatened by a mountain lion, you can immediately take that cat. You have to report it to the Department of Fish and Wildlife. I think it's within 72 hours. Probably should report it before then. They'll come out, they'll do an investigation. But the bottom line is the law allows you to do that. A lot of people don't know that. They think, oh my gosh, that mountain lion's about ready to kill my German Shepherd, which happens, right? There's nothing I can do about it. Well, there is. Or if something's pursuing your child, for heaven's sakes, I mean, you've got the right to protect your family and your property. You do. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. The law allows you to do that.
Is it the same with wolves, or wolves have more protection than?
Wolves have more protection because
Right.
wolves are federally and state listed. So if you're a rancher, and a lot of them have gone through this, and your cow's about ready to drop a calf, right? And the wolves are just kind of hanging there waiting. There's
Wow.
nothing you can try to scare them away. You can't shoot them. I mean, they recommend, the wolf promoters recommend you use lights, use sound, use dogs, use this, use that,
Yeah. Good luck
do
with that.
all this stuff, but what I have heard and talking to people that are actually living with wolves, the wolves are pretty smart. They learn pretty quick after maybe they've been hazed away by music, or maybe they've been hazed away by a dog a couple of times. But after that, it's like, yeah, I'm not so much afraid of that anymore, right? But you do not have the right to kill a wolf that may be attacking, your livestock like you can with a mountain lion. You cannot with a wolf.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I
Unfair.
remember there was this case that I think last year. I think a few of the wolves they were killed by CDFW because they did so much damage to the cattle to the ranchers.
Right,
So,
right. Yeah, no,
right.
and in fact, I talked with the department about that. I think that was I think that was in December. It was just a couple of months ago. Yeah, where they had to take out three or four individuals out of that pack. That specific pack wasn't even trying to feed on their natural prey. I mean, they were just hammering the ranching community up there to the point where the department really had no choice but to do what they did. They didn't like doing it. I can promise you that, but they had to do it. And then, of course, they got just caught absolute hell from the animal rights folks. What? You're killing wolves? But I mean, they had absolutely no choice. They had to do it.